Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last power ranking for IPL, the Cousins Power Ranking. The league stage has been as ended today, finally, after 70 board fest matches. That's my words, not how all of our cousins feel. And we are back with our own power rankings. So, yeah, how do you guys feel? Do you want?
Thankfully, only
Yeah,
4 matches left, and I don't have to follow everything like religiously to come and speak over here. But in general, it's hard to watch all the games uh, because like some matches were so bad, and some things like some teams are why are they playing? I don't know. So basically, we will talk about those in this video and in another video, which will be the whole league, which we will cover. So please do check out that also.
yeah. Naveen Kishore, how do you feel about the league stage ending and our power rankings?
Yeah. So the daily soap has finally ended for the year. So yeah, fair enough. We'll have to find another job to look at it now.
Mm.
So yeah, happy about it.
For me,
Kishore?
I think it's again like it followed the usual IPL trend. High at first, then dull middle, and again coming back at the end and keeping everybody at edge of their seats on trying to find out who might qualify, who might not, and who got lucky break and crossed through into that final run. So yeah, it's the usual IPL. So initially we thought it was IPLing, and then it was not IPLing, and again
Yeah,
back to IPLing. So yeah,
Yeah, so you're saying classic Jaisha script.
maybe. I don't know to comment on that.
yeah. As much as the scriptwriters tried to make it the 70th match also to be relevant, the last match was sort of a dead rubber,
That
probably the
rubber.
only dead rubber this season,
Because
and
of
Yeah.
that's
Mumbai.
Yeah.
because of the five-time
Sky.
IPL winner
Because of Sky.
and
Guy,
two-time
yeah.
IPL and two-time World Cup winner.
Yeah.
So, in this edition of Power Ranking, what we plan to do is we plan to talk about teams of how they should have ended, not how they have ended, right? And I think we can start with at the top of the table because I think the middle is where we get confused about which team should rank where. So if you have to do a quick things about the top of the table, right? According to the table, RCB is first, GT is second, SRH is third. What do you guys feel? Is that
For
the right
me,
way, right order that they
no.
ended in?
I would
I
still put I think GT and SRH in the same bracket because the flaws are like inverted but like quite the same. Like SRH doesn't have a very like great bowling, but in the same way GT doesn't have a great middle order that SRH has. I mean, for me, RCB is still like the S tier, and then in the A tier, I would put both Hyderabad and GT.
Okay,
Like
okay,
that's
that's
how I'll
interesting.
keep the top three. Yeah.
Okay, Bhuvan, you were saying something, yeah.
I would slightly feel like put SRH above GT very slightly, like not like much, like
But then
0.1.
it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of same. Just because like GT doesn't have a middle order and they trust Tewatia so much that irritates me so much. So in that way, I just want to cut their points a bit. But yeah, they have a very good bowling lineup and top three is amazing. Always they perform somehow.
Now it's top
So
four. Now
uh,
it's top
Yeah.
four
no
with
comments.
I
Washi.
mean, I
No
still do, I'm
comments.
still not in the bandwagon of Washi, but fair enough.
Yeah.
But he's doing the role. He's doing that
Okay.
at number four.
Okay. Kishore, what about you? Do
I
you
think
agree that the table reflects where the teams have ended or?
I think currently on form and all the teams showing what they are, I think that the top three are the top three. I put them currently on the current form and the way they played into the same bracket because it's all at the end they all end up at the same number of points, and it is not that on the day one team cannot defeat the other team. Every team has been susceptible to losses on their day, and every team was able to beat other team on their day. So I think all the three teams, I think, won between one against each other, if I'm not wrong. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that is where I put it, because there are even it is showed that even RCB can put under susceptible pressure if you get some couple of early wickets. It was shown that you could put RCB also under pressure. So even GT does the same. If you get those two of those three early, it is far more susceptible to it. But one thing they have is a good. I think the way Rabada is bowling is a revelation for them. I think that is where I think Hazelwood. So this is where when I compare with Hazelwood and Rabada, somehow Rabada won this cycle.
Okay. Okay. For me, GT is clear-cutly is the best bowling attack in the
Yeah,
entire tournament, and I don't know. See, okay, I don't understand why people don't trust the top three. Okay. GT is the most consistent team since 2022.
No,
I went back
but
and I looked
yeah,
at the numbers since GT was formed,
yeah.
right?
They
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 have
have
won
four
one. They have won one. They have come second once, or runner up once, and they've qualified in the two other
two.
years.
Only one
yeah,
year they didn't
1 year
qualify.
they didn't. The only other team that is as consistent as them is RCB
in the past 5 years, yes.
in the
Yeah,
past 5 years, right? And I'm like, how are we still going on about, GT? They have shown it, right?
yeah,
Like, they are scoring 600 runs and
No, no, but
150.
that's not the thing, right? Like,
I mean, ultimately, the results have to speak. See,
yeah,
somewhere, I understand the skepticism, right? Because the same conversation I've had with Lalit also, where he's like, how is that team performing? How
no,
are
but
they not being found out? I'm like, they're
would you
not being found
guarantee
out.
a win every single time is the question. I don't think so. I don't
No,
think
but
so with that.
the
Uh,
floor is so high. See, out of the 5 years, you've qualified 4 times.
yeah, true,
You've
but
won once.
qualification is you
You've
won
come
one.
within one Jadeja hit of winning
Whatever
twice.
it is, right? Like whatever it is,
Mhm.
right?
Uh,
You have only won once.
Yeah, but
So
you don't know this
that
year is the other year, right? So you don't know what is going to
yeah,
happen this
yeah,
year,
yeah.
right?
see,
So, but
my
the thing is, there are teams which are not even qualifying, right?
yeah,
yeah,
Mumbai,
mm,
CSK.
Chennai,
Chennai.
yeah.
right? So there are
I
teams which are
no.
not even qualifying. So with that and LSG, I don't even want to. I think we'll talk about LSG more, guys.
Yeah.
I think that's like a separate pod itself. But uh, uh, I
See,
don't know
my
why we don't
reservation.
trust GT.
No, my
Because
reservation with that
look
team
at
is
what is after three, right? Washi
Oh,
has come off this year. I don't know if
So
Washi will come
no,
off
no, no.
next
But
year.
okay,
this
And
is where
then
I contrast with that, saying that with that bowling lineup, they don't require to have a strong middle, right? That bowling
also
lineup.
the bowling lineup was elite this year, right?
no,
Siraj
it's been
wasn't
elite.
the
So
same.
it was
No,
elite. So I
Siraj
was
wasn't the same Siraj last
no, no,
year.
no. But
Siraj has
look at
been
the
better this year. Rabada has
fa-
been better this year.
but I'm talking about if you look at it from 2022, right? They had Shami and Mohit Sharma and
Yeah.
Rashid Khan, right?
Hardik,
They've got a young and
Hardik
Hardik.
doing
Hardik.
hard.
They
Rashid
had
has been Rashid has also been better this year after the injury finally. Right?
they've got a younger Shami and Siraj, right?
Yeah.
Rabada is an upgrade over Mohit Sharma. Prasid is an
Any day.
upgrade over Mohit Sharma, right? And in
They
Rabada
had
they have got
Fergie, if
one.
I'm not wrong.
In Rabada they've got a killer new ball bowler, right? So their bowling attack as itself has evolved, right? From Shami, Mohit Sharma. I don't remember the other, Hardik and
Fergie was
Rashid.
there. I remember Fergie was
He
there.
was there.
So
Yeah, I
now
think
the
there
bowling
was
attack
there was
is
other foreign fast bowler. I keep forgetting who played for GT. There was one
Spencer
fast.
Johnson played, I think,
Spencer Johnson played for a bit.
Forte played.
uh,
Forte
and in
played.
Jason Holder they have got like a better bowler than
Yeah.
Hardik.
mm,
Maybe not a better batter, but a better bowler than Hardik. So they've upgraded as a team. Why are we discounting that just because we don't like the top three? The
Yeah, I
top
mean,
three, everyone scored 600 runs at 155, 1 to 160 strike rate.
but
Just
even Hyderabad have, no. But even Hyderabad top three has given you a
No, but
no, no,
their
no.
top
I'm
bowling
number
but
is
two,
I'm
three score.
nowhere
but
near.
Hyderabad is being rated so highly, right? Hyderabad is rated so
Look at
highly,
their bowling.
right?
With a nothing bowling, they are at number three, same points as
The same
RCB
thing,
and
right? With the
SRH.
nothing batting or no middle order, they have been consistently qualifying for 4 years now, 5 years,
Um,
right? So I just don't understand this reluctance. See, I would
No,
never have
but I
Ashish
think on a
Nehra.
given,
I
I,
would never
I
have
mean,
Ashish Nehra as a coach for my team if I were to buy a team and build a team. But Having said that, that man has worked for this particular franchise.
No, I
Sorry,
think
yeah.
their philosophy is different, right? I think their philosophy is we are going to build a strong bowling unit. The and we are going to build a strong top three. The rest it doesn't matter. So that is how they have always operated. I think that is how Ashish Tera operates. I think this is somehow how I think KKR used to work olden, where they had some really good bowlers and only top two or three players were known batters. Except for them, the missed right of middle is like. But KKR moved away. A lot of teams move. I don't think any team in the current season or current IPL is around that, right? Everybody is now trying to build strong batting teams with two or three bowlers. Unlike where GT philosophy is a completely different philosophy, where they're building a strong bowling unit and then they're saying, okay, batting is something that comes with it. We are fine with whatever we have. I think we want to have three batters who can score a lot of
Uh,
bulk of runs, and then we go with it.
yeah.
No, but
Like,
TC followed the same strategy and terribly lost.
no, DC don't have the top three that
No,
of pedigree of
I
no the
still think
pedigree of
DC's bowling on paper is better than GT's bowling.
Yeah, but DC doesn't have the batters of the pedigree of Sai Sudarshan and Butler. I'm not comparing Gill because I think KL had a similar
Gill.
season to Gill.
Yeah.
Of course, Gill did better. How can you, that man Sudarshan, okay, every time you write him off, he comes back better and better and better every season.
No, and this
The
season
min
the number of sixers also, right? The number
Yeah,
of that was one of the biggest flaw of his game. And this season he matched Gill to I agree he's not matching somebody like an Abhishek or a Kishan or a
not everyone needs to
It's
be
Jaiswal.
an
not his
Yeah.
Abhishek or
game.
a
It's not his game.
Yeah. So,
right.
but still, he matched Gill with the number of boundaries and sixes for the criticism all that he's received, saying that he's not a six hitter like Gill. Like even though Gill plays dot balls, because Gill has more percentage of sixes, he covers it. That was what even Sudarshan did. So this is where I think they
Gill
are.
starts faster than him in power play, but
Yeah.
Sudarshan can catch up post power play.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
think yeah, that is where I think that's one team currently which has a completely different philosophy. DC tried to emulate it, but you need to have the top three of what GT has for you to do that. You have to have a consistent top three. So for that, you need to have a consistent top three that you play. You cannot keep on changing your top three and expect it to work.
yeah.
So
Having said all that, I would still back SRH or RCB in a one-off game against them because over a league, GT is great, but in a one-off game, if their bowlers go for runs, I'm not sure if they can chase.
Or if the
Right?
top to get out.
So I think
Or
this is where I think this season it works for them, considering it's Dharmashala, Mullanpur, and Ahmedabad. All three are a bit more pacer friendly than spinner
but
friendly.
they can go for runs. I
Can you
mean,
just get one thing for me? How many did they win at home?
yeah, I
I
can do
think
that. I'll do
five
that.
or
But
six, if I'm not wrong.
as we are
Five.
doing that, yeah, Bhuvan, you had something about GTA, and I
Yeah, like okay. So my thing is, for GT we have only 7 players. Like they operate with only 7 players. So when they won it, like Hardik was a very crucial point for them. Like at number 4, I don't think Washington is doing that job of what Hardik used to do to stabilize that middle order. And was also firing at that time, like performing better than what we all think he
yeah,
can do.
yeah. But
And
7 players is still greater than what most other teams have.
true, but that
Gujarat won
doesn't mean
five.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
five at
but
home.
that doesn't mean that, they will win a tournament with only 7 players, right? You need to have match winners throughout and throughout who can pull you out. I'm not denying the top three will do their job. They will always get you that 700 season, always. But in some matches, imagine a situation where all the three of them got out, right? Early,
Which
very
has not
early.
happened. Okay. Okay. This is a
That's
situation that has
once.
happened once, just
Once.
once in 30 matches or 35 matches that they have played together.
The MI
Yeah.
game.
Mm,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Once. I think this season, once.
yeah.
no.
Yeah, it
I'm
was the
not
MI
saying
game.
that I'm like I will put them in my top 4 always, but because of their consistency and everything. But winning winning a tournament needs more than just 7 players performing throughout.
So this is where I'm saying, like, think we are only looking at from batting perspective. They don't have batters to pull out, but they have bowlers to pull out different situations. Like if not Siraj at the top, they have Praseed coming in middle who can pull the game, or Rashid who can pull it in the middle, or Rabada can come back and ball you some brilliant spell in the middle and pull them back. So when we are thinking they don't have players to pull it out, we are only talking about their batting, them not having batters to pull out them from difficult situations. I think
But
they have bowling
But the
who can
bowling can go. So,
but
for example, that
yeah,
yes.
match where they went against KKR, right? The
They
bowling
have
went.
only gone 200 twice, and both
Yeah,
they have
but
lost.
the day the bowling goes, it goes horribly
Yeah.
and
because
no,
they
my reservation is always also with the bowling in a way is that you never know, like in these flat pitches era, that bowling, how, like if Siraj goes for bulk runs, Rabada can't stop that much because one way is it's just leaking.
but again we've not seen that happen a lot. It's happened only
Yeah,
once. So
This year they have upgraded it. I'm not denying this year
yeah,
they have upgraded it, and next year I'm hope
yeah.
that Naira will another bring another gem out of nowhere and be like, this is our proper bowling, this
yeah.
unit
They
and stuff.
dropped Prasid and played British for
Yeah.
quite a lot of time,
Yeah.
And also
So
and it
Arshad.
still worked.
yeah.
Arshad. So I understand the reservation against GT,
Mm.
but I think I agree with Kishore also that RCB, GT, SRH all are similar. I would put SRH slightly below just
Me too.
because I mean
Bowling.
both slightly below and above also because one the batters are in form right now, but I'm not sure about their bowlers. Cummins can go. Malinga has had a good season. Shakib is very good in Hyderabad. Malinga and Shakib are very good in Hyderabad. They are moving away from Hyderabad, and I'm slightly worried for them for that because the other pitches don't grip as much as Hyderabad pitch does. So I'm slightly worried for them. Plus, they're going to play Rajasthan, which is one madcap team. You don't know what Rajasthan will turn up on which day. They would have preferred to play Punjab than Rajasthan in the qualifiers, is how I felt. In the
And
eliminators, how I
also,
feel.
yeah, and also like with how Jofra is bowling, I am not sure if Head can be like,
You never know
that
what happens
opponent.
Yeah,
when in England versus
an
Australia
Aussie
happens.
versus yeah.
You never know, he could also get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what
I
I mean.
mean,
It
you
works
never
both
know
ways.
means both ways.
Yeah, yeah, that's what, right? We always try to hedge on head, but
No,
I don't know.
it's just
But
I've
it
the
always
doesn't
number of
been
matter
times
at
chances,
this
Hedge.
point
man.
of time. It doesn't
The,
matter at this point of time. The way their batting lineup is
Klassen has
structured,
been in excellent form, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
banking on
and
Klassen.
NKR and
But
NKR.
my problem is they're also going up against a kid who doesn't respect anyone.
Yeah. And I would love him to hit Pat Cummins for like 20 plus runs.
He
And
doesn't,
I
get
that
and
out
would be
at
and
the
awesome
on
last
to
that
over.
watch.
pitch, Shakib Hussain will not be able to bowl those cutters. Right? The
Mullanpur.
Yeah.
cutters stick on Hyderabad wicket. They don't stick
Hmm.
anywhere else.
And also we have seen Arshdeep go. Like he's arguably he's one of our very main
Yeah,
bowlers for Indian
No, but
cricket team.
yeah.
I mean,
And
any Indian cricketer except for Abhishek and Kishan have been shit from the
We'll
World
come
Cup.
to that. We
Yeah.
let's
we'll
see.
come
Let's talk
to
about
that.
that in the league stage
Yeah.
review. I
Yeah,
think that is a
as
good thing to
as
talk
I'm
about.
saying, like Arshdeep is one of our main Indian bowler, right? Like apart from Bumrah in T20. Uh, he was not able to grip, like his slower ones, his cutters are very good, but he was not able to grip in that Mullanpur wicket. So I feel that maybe uh Shakib may go, but if he does land, I feel like he will be a very good bowler for us in future.
No,
We don't know.
Mullanpur is not a wicket for slower balls. It's
No.
a hard length. You hit into that hard length and
So,
Yeah.
so do
you
you think Harshal Patel will come back?
no, even Harshal Patel is the same, right? Even he also works
I
on
think
this
they have
cutter.
similar bowlers, right? All three of
Yeah.
them. Even Malinga
Yeah.
is like that. Even
Think they can go with
Inge,
Praful, I think.
Inge,
Hinge.
Prafulinge.
yeah.
But
Hopefully.
Prafulinge is different. Like I think he can
He's a
suit a
swing
bit.
bowler.
Yeah. In that on that Millanpur pitch, he might do something for them.
But okay, so we agree the top three is this. I know we've spent time
Yeah.
debating where that is. Now comes the interesting part. Although RR has qualified, RR is of the fourth team to qualify. The 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me read that out. According to the table, right? RR, PBKS, DC, KKR. I'll also include CSK in this and make it like this. 5. Because I think clear cut MI and LSG, I think they have
Yeah.
issues and we should talk about that. But, you know, how would you rate RR, PBKS? This is how they ended: 4 RR, 5 PBKS, 6 DC, 7 KKR, 8 CSK. What
So
is your ranking for
I
them,
will
or what
put
is your tiers for
I
them? Yeah, Naveen, go
okay.
ahead.
I'll put KKR and PBKS in one, which would
Hmm.
be the B tier, like the third tier.
Hmm.
Like this is my ranking.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, yeah.
So just to reiterate, Naveen went for S tier is RCB, or A plus tier is RCB, A tier is GT and SRH,
GT and SRH.
and B
B
tier
tier would
is.
be PBKS and KKR,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the I would keep maybe Rajasthan at C, and then D would be DC and CSK.
Okay. And
So
MNLFG
two
and
one
FC.
two, yeah, 2-1-2-2. So
2
yeah,
1 2.
that is how.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll just give open it up. So why I'll put KKR in B tier is because with the resources that they had and with the limitations that they have overachieved with this team, and they have done it despite Ajinkya Rahane, not in spite of it.
Okay. It's a good one. Okay. That's yours. And I'll come back to you about the rationale because
Yeah,
I have a slightly different rationale.
yeah, yeah.
Kishore, how would you put these 5 teams?
I think I'll put the 4, 5, 6 together, RR,
Mhm.
Punjab, and DC together, and CSK and KKR together.
Okay.
Because I
And
think,
who's above? So you think RR,
uh,
Punjab, and DC are
yeah,
above?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, it's simply all those like RR, Punjab, and DC. Those three, the way you see it, those three s- are in a way like are heavily dependent on the openers coming off,
Hmm.
and the bowling is good, but you don't know when that bowling clicks. Like
Okay.
there are days when that bowling can, and Punjab is worst of those three
Yeah,
lot, where
exactly. I was about to say
when it
Punjab
comes to, yeah, Punjab
never
is a lot
clicked.
because even though they always missed out. I think I don't even today when they came out, like yesterday when they won, I think why didn't they play Brar, right? Brar was the best bowler in the previous game, and again the next game you come in and you top in Brar. I'm like, why are you doing it? Like you have an option and why are you not playing it? I think that is where I think Punjab got their bowling plans the worst between those three. To an extent, why I feel so, as I've said, like when we compare to the stats, the number of 200 runs that RR Punjab have given, it is similar. Uh, and those both the bowlings can travel, and they don't have RR don't have a good spinner. Where even though Punjab has it, they never take catches off their spinner, so it doesn't matter. The spinner is neutralized in that way. So this is where I feel DC have. I think DC they got their batting lineup wrong once they understood that Akshat has to bat above. They started winning a bit. So I think they are one team where they need to they have the personnel. I'm not saying so this is where I feel DC have the personnel. They need to perfectly find and define the rules. If they do it, they will be far more better team.
Okay. And Bhuvan, for you, how would you
you
put
go
these
first,
5?
I will go second.
Okay. I would put uh, I would put PVKS, KKR, RR in one tier, probably. PBKS and RR more, and but KKR also I'm quite impressed. Then I'll put CSK. DC I would club it with MI and LSG. DC are a shit team.
Yeah, with the
The
resources that they
kind of
have,
resources
yeah,
they had,
yeah,
the kind of season they had is shit. You cannot play Stubbs, and you don't need 14 matches to realize that you cannot play Stubbs and Miller
Miller
together,
Miller.
together.
right? Ashutosh has to play for you every game, right? You do not play. You can't pick KL, Patum, Porel, uh, whoever else, and expect one of them has to go berserk at 190, 120. If you want to play someone at 190, play Prithvi Shaw
You have
with KL or Patum, right? You don't come and give me these things that I have or you cannot. You Yeah, Kuldeep was shit for them. Aksar is their best bowler. Uh, you know, uh,
With no wickets, like
with
or
one
whatever,
wicket per
menial
game, but
wickets.
that's all.
Yeah.
With minimal wickets. Okay, Mitch Stark almost has as many wickets as Mukesh Kumar or Akib Nab, more than them, probably. Right? What is this team? So for me, DC, again, I'm talking from terms of the, so DC is the team that didn't have injuries, not a lot of injuries. DC is the team which the construction itself was so poor that they didn't know who to play at three. They played Nitish Rana, they played Samir Rizvi, they played everyone.
Today they played
Sahil
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 Parekh.
Parekh.
Parak. And the reason why I'm putting them with MI and LSG is MI also used 24 players. DC also used, it's just that DC won, maybe it won more games because whatever, right? But it is not a team that has impressed me. It's probably my most disappointing team of the season is DC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So sorry for the rant on DC. I had so much. I thought that was a top four team. It had everything of a top four team, and they've effed it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
What was the
reason,
question for me?
the reason I have PBKs. So again, the question was about
Yeah.
DC. Like, how are we rating DC so highly? Why
No,
is
no, it
everyone
is
rating?
just, it is, I would put CSK also at that point of time, but yeah, we can give leeway simply because of injuries.
The reason why I would
Because,
put CSK and KKR together is both of them had lack of resources and they
yeah,
overperform with the lack of resources. As you said, KKR in spite of Rahane, CSK in spite of Ruturaj,
true, 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 true.
right? They had leaders or they had opening batter slash captains who had shit seasons, right? And in spite of that, in spite of CSK messing up, Matre got injured, they got Urvil.
Urvil.
CSK tried very hard to mess it up, and they couldn't mess it up because they have decent personnel who can win their matches. I
There were
thought
some
CS
matches where Sarfaraz played a very crucial knock, and yeah,
And at
there
the
were
end of the
they,
season, they didn't pick him.
and the
yeah
end of the season you didn't
there
pick
were
him.
two matches where Karthik was playing nets in between open net session when they could have gone for the net run rate. They were like, no,
Yeah,
we don't want to compete this
we
season.
all we need is 2 points. We don't
All we
want net
need is
run rate.
to. We don't want net run rate, right? I think KKR and Punjab have had opposite seasons. Like KKR started slow and they picked up, and which is why I said earlier also that he saved his job. Nair has
Nair,
saved his
Abhishek
job for
Nair.
one more season, right? Probably Cam Threen has also saved himself. Uh,
I think it's been his like life
Mm.
journey in a way, where he starts shit and then he becomes better and better, or people's expectations start getting lower and lower,
I think
and
it
he
meets
just
somewhere in between.
smashes. Yeah,
Meets somewhere
But
in
I don't
between.
think Cam Green is coming back next year, so it'll be
I
interesting.
mean, of course, he'll be released at this price tag and might be
Yeah,
brought back with
No,
a
but they're
lesser
only
price.
paying him 18, right? They're only paying him 18. Even though he
That's
no,
went, yeah,
that's
not
even though,
23.
because
no, yeah, even
no,
though he gets 23, I think the cap is at only 18. There's something, the
What?
BCCI
Yeah,
rule.
cap is
a
at 18 and there is
maximum
supposed to
like whatever you
decide.
pay the maximum Indian is what you can pay the maximum at the auction. So it has
I
to
don't
be
know.
18.
Hmm.
Whatever. Then PBKs and RR. Uh, RR just went through because of one kid innings and one MVP game from Archer today, right? This was an
But
MVP game from Archer, right?
so
I
that is where I think, right? So that is why I put them in their tier of their own
Yeah,
because it is dependent on Archer quite a lot, their bowling.
yeah.
If
And the kid
he,
being caught last game, I don't think they would have won that game, right? Versus
yeah,
LSG.
LSG,
LSU.
right? He was robbed, and I mean they have a prodigy, and then Archer produced like an MVP game. I think it was a Russell-esque game,
Mhm.
peak Russell-esque game. Like, how do you score so much, and then you come back and you rip MI's batting order? So, but they're dangerous. Having said that, they're very dangerous because they have nothing to lose, and they can just go and play the eliminator with a very free mind. Punjab effed it up. I thought Punjab looked so strong at the start. On paper, they've also Connolly for them was such a huge positive.
Wild
I never
card.
expected
He's
Connolly
a
to
wild
come.
card only, right?
Yeah, he was a wild card, but he came good so well. But I think their bowling and they never figured out. I think Janssen had a bad season. Ashdeep had a poor season. Their fielding was poor. Their best bowler in terms of economy, can you guys take a guess who it is?
Chahal.
Shashank Singh.
Azmatullah Omarzai.
Oh, what? Of course.
and then Shashank Singh. So, like you can, at some point in the season, you'll expect that the bowling will come together. And they had Harpreet Brar, who also had a great two
Yeah.
matches. How can you not keep picking Harpreet Brar? I just think they started it up, with Bartlett and
Stoinis.
Borsius, and
I think
Stoinis was
Stoinis
still
played good.
okay.
I think the big minus for them this season was Janssen. I think if they
And
played,
Shashank.
And not having Umar Zaid throughout.
And
yeah,
Shashank fielding,
the Shank field.
right? So but this is for me. So Bhuvan, what is it for you?
Sorry, I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Uh, for me, RR and KKR at one, at B. Why I will justify afterwards. Um, I will put Punjab and CSK as their own tiers. I'm not clubbing with anyone. Um, I will put
Then
DC.
DC.
No, I will put MI above DC, and DC and LSG I will club it together.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't think MI deserves to be about DC, but okay.
yeah. I mean, after a few games, we knew MI would do the same thing. It's just DC gives false hope so much that
Personal.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, what is your justification for?
yeah. RR and I will go from last. Why go above first? First,
No, I thought
LS.
we'll have special segment for MLI and
Yeah,
LSG,
for
but okay.
MI and LSG. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Go ahead.
Okay, fair. I will go from above. Uh, RR and KKR. Why? Because KKR, when the auction got over, we thought they constructed a very good team. And it was like unforeseen circumstances that pulled them off the rail because the three key bowlers were taken off.
Yeah.
So in that way, I feel that they really outperformed with one player less and always
Although
playing with 11
I
players.
don't think Patirana was ever fit, because
Yeah,
when they tried to play him
No,
even one match, he
so
barely.
yeah, but the only counterpoint is even though they would have both Mustafizur and Patirana, how could they have played any one of them, right? They could never play both of them. They could only play one of them.
One of them, but at least
And
one of them
yeah,
they could have played.
yeah, one of them they could have. But how would they have fit in that one player as well, right? Considering how bad the batting was, they required three foreigners in the top three, and Narayan was a guarantee. So your four foreigners were done there. How could they have played Patirana or a Mustafizur?
You don't play
It is,
Powell. You play any one of the two
but
bowlers.
then your batting is shit.
You have
batting is
I
always
mean,
Harshal
but you
shit.
there
don't.
at 8.
So when you're coming into the season, you don't hope your batting is shit, right?
Mm,
When
Yeah.
you're coming into the season, you hope that the batting will do
No, but
something.
even but what the top six of what uh, Allen.
Ankrish, Alan
Alan,
Ankrish.
Alan
Yeah.
Rahane. So
Anchorage,
what would have like if not for injuries, what would they have been in the 11? Rahane,
Alan,
Allen to
Alan,
open, Anchorage
Anchorage,
3, uh, Rinku. They
four,
definitely they'll not play Rinku at 4. They'll have to find somebody at 4.
Cam at
Cam
four.
Green,
Let's
Cam
say
at
Cam
4,
Cam
at
Green at
4.
four.
Rinku at 5. Who is at 6?
yeah,
Ramandeep at 6.
Yeah.
Ramandeep at
Ramandeep or
six.
Anukul Roy, or
Like if
combination.
we are saying GT's middle is shit, then this is
No. I'm
You
not
can't
arguing
compare
with that.
GT
But
to
I'm what
KKR.
I'm
Like
yeah.
what I'm
you
trying to
compare
say
it to
is,
its peers. Like
Mm.
if you compare it to like BBKS, it's still fair enough. It's not that bad.
so what I'm trying to say is at the start of the season, you won't hope that Cam Green will have such a poor season, right? You won't.
But
You
he
would.
still had an average season, to be honest. You
No,
can't
no.
say, yeah,
Like, but you will
fair
expect
enough.
like 400 runs or 450
Yeah,
runs
yeah.
from him. You'll
Yeah,
expect some 400, 450 runs from Rinku, right?
And
and
Manish
Alan
had a
as well.
decent season
Alan,
at the end of the day.
Allen, you'd expect him to like give you
Yeah.
like
Allen did his
500
job.
at two. Allen did his job, right?
yeah.
Like you could
So
have any time gotten Manish at 4 and it would still have been fine. Like the guy has been
Or your
doing it for
backup batter,
bloody
Manish at
19
six, right?
years. Yeah,
Manish
Manish
at
at
six,
6.
your backup batter.
Yeah.
Uh, so
And you
I'm
have
saying you.
a and you have a who is that who got injured the Indian team?
Rana,
Uh,
Harshit Rana.
Harshit
Rana
Rana.
at 8,
It's
right?
a Jansen at 8 for Punjab
And
versus
you have Narayan.
Harshit. No, if you compare that way, Jansen was at 8 for Punjab versus Harshit at 8 for KKR. Who is the better bet?
No,
I
no,
mean,
obviously
Janssen,
Jansen
you
at
will
eight.
pick it. Yeah,
Obviously
but
Jansen at eight.
also you have to look at the conditions as well, right? Because Punjab doesn't play at one stadium. They always falter when they travel to different state. Like if they would have played in Molanpur, they might have qualified. I'm not saying sure shot because their bowling has been very average, but the Kolkata pitch somewhat they it provided something, right, for the spinners as well for them.
Even I think
And
KKR
Narayan,
in Kolkata have been good.
yeah.
I can
So
check
in
that,
that one.
but yeah.
And
Go
I
ahead.
don't know,
Go ahead. Yeah.
like while I was watching the match, commentator said that uh, KKR has been the most economical bowling team,
They
which I
are.
don't know if it's true or
No,
not.
they are. They are. They are.
Yeah. So overall, they like without even like Harshit Rana, Mustafizur, or any other their good bowlers being there, they bowled pretty well. So like the stalwarts always performed for them, like Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. And and also they got a very good find in Karthik Tyagi for them. So for me, I think you know KKR did their job. They punched above the weight what
Okay.
they could have done with the limited resources they had.
I
And
think it is 3-3-1.
also I feel that they should have stuck with their own old philosophy of sending Narayan and Allen together, see if they could capitalize the power play more because
But
Rahane,
where do you play
yeah,
Rahane? You can't play Rahane.
Drop
we
Rahane.
drop
Drop Rahane.
Rahane.
Make
So
Manish Pandey the captain.
Rinku is a captain.
Rinku
Yeah,
should be the
Rinku is the
captain.
captain.
And for RR, I feel I don't know, man. They always surprise, and I thought like initially when the season started, and like yeah, it's just their golden run. They always start well and then they falter and then the season is done. But somehow this year, uh, Parag was like I will do something like either leadership wise, batting wise. So I don't know like what he's
No,
doing.
it is like they faltered. It is just that
Yeah.
PBK has faltered more than them. That's
More
all.
See,
than
for
RR.
PBKs, I will come. I have a lot of things to say for them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So for me, these two teams have been kind of a same level of,
Okay.
faltering in their own ways, but also finding ways to win in a way.
Okay. Okay.
So these two teams, I will keep it together. Why I said Punjab in the road tier, their bowling is worse. What like you in this season you can't like go for like 9 times they have given 200 plus runs or 10 times.
Nine.
Nine.
Nine,
Nine.
two
But
hundred.
I mean, you can look at it in counting stacks. The better way to look at it is if you look at their averages and runs per over. None of their bowlers are, even in the top 15.
Anywhere near, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're that bad.
how is your always your impact service Stoinis out of
Who had a good
nowhere?
season? I don't know why people are after Stoinis. Stoinis
Yeah,
had a
so
good
it's good
No,
season.
season. If
I mean I don't know like I'm done with that Aussie culture so much that I in Punjab especially because see when your top three perform, you won the matches straight on top, right? When one of them faltered or both of them faltered in the top three, you suddenly forgot how to play in
Do you
the
think
pitches.
Priyansh Arya got found out?
Maybe because of the bouncer or something. And it's like I'm not gonna be very concerned on either Priyansh or Prab because they will work on it. I hope they work
Prab,
on
I'm concerned for his keeping only.
Oh yeah,
no, Prab
and
is
also the
not the main
reason
keeper.
why they are in this in this level is what is that fielding? What is like what you can't do basics right. You are not
They
even
don't have
catching
a fielding coach,
okay.
by the way. I realized it quite late. They don't have a fielding coach.
Do you need a fielding
But
coach to teach you fielding?
their
Do
assistant
the
coach is
basics.
Brad Eden, who is a keeper.
I think
The
Punjab. Punjab just went off the boil. And it's just not about the fielding, right? Even the bowlers stopped taking wickets. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Chahal was creating chances, but Chahal has no right to call anyone else a bad fielder.
Bro, he doesn't even back up while he is bowling. He doesn't even back up.
For
Like
a
when the
spinner,
ball being thrown
that is
for
criminal.
Yeah. So, but the thing was, yeah, Punjab was, and the
And
minute the top four went off, stop scoring runs, which I
and
think will
yeah,
happen to any team, right? The minute batters stop scoring
yeah.
runs, tend to
Hmm.
lose. Yeah.
And also like your best bowler like is always on the reserves. He's never given a chance.
Harpreet Brar,
Yeah.
I don't
How
understand that.
is
I think there
that
is
man not
something.
playing?
I think that is even hurting his Indian chances, to be honest. Like if you think about it, Arsh Dubey and who's the other? Manav Suthar.
Manav Sutar.
Mm.
Yeah, got chances ahead of him, right? In against Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I think somewhere or the other it hurts his Indian chances as well in not playing for PB players.
They need to
And
figure out, so as I said, they need to figure out a way to play him. I think one thing I would say is in their defense, Loki was not there with them at the start of the
Yeah,
season. Hence, they had to play
Omar Zai was
Bartlett.
also not there,
Omar
Yeah.
Zai was
So,
also not there.
and I think
and
even,
English gave them a huge hand.
yeah, and
But Cooper Conley did
Cooper
cover
Conley,
for him.
yeah, Cooper did cover for it. I
No,
think
but think about what English could have done instead of Stoinis, right?
no, but
Stoinis.
you would not have played Cooper Connolly. You would have played Inglis. Stoinis
and
would
But
have
even
been there. Like, see,
I
from the
think,
time, see, so this is where I'm saying, from the time Omarzai was there and playing for them, Stoinis was an impact sub because
yeah, yeah,
so
Omar Zai will
so
bowl.
yeah, Omarzai will bowl. So they don't require Stoinis because Omarzai was not there with them. They had to play Stoinis. So this is where when we say there was a resource constraint, even
But
for
Connolly
even
can bowl, right? Connolly
Connolly,
did
I
not
think
even.
no. I think Australian board didn't want him to bowl because he has some niggle or something. Connolly cannot. They didn't want him to bowl. But that is what it was. That is why he didn't bowl throughout.
all right, leave Punjab because they deserve to be where they are because if they're bowling and
Yeah,
their
or more
fielding
about
can't be up
Punjab
to
in the
them.
league stage review,
Yeah.
where we will
Yeah.
talk more about Punjab.
And
Yeah.
then I come to CSK. CSK, I feel I predicted that they will finish mid-table, but they performed bad, and
They
I
performed
don't know what to
more
say.
than enough, I would say, but fair enough.
It's an injury 11 at this point. If we make an injury 11, 9 players would be of CSK in that thing. So
And MS
I
will
don't
be
know what.
captain and keeper for that.
Yeah, I don't know what that team does, but your once their prime bowler batsman all rounder went off, which is Jimmy Overton. Uh, their purple cap holder, I Kamboj,
He
forgot
just lost
how to.
form. He just lost
Yeah.
form. Yeah.
So and also he went for 500 runs, which is like
Not
absurd
a
to
lot.
hear.
It is not a lot. There are
See, I have
people way
not,
and beyond above him. People like Cummins are on that list. So let's not go there. Even
and
Arshdeep is on
Arshdeep
that
is
list.
there. I know
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that I'm surprised that he went for that because his initial start was way too good. He was like bowling in very good lines, and in that way, I'm saying, and I'm not sitting on combos. So yeah, I mean, I believe that if CSK doesn't just go for price tags and see who is performing and play them, they will be a very good team. Like it's criminal to keep Sarfaraz out of that team because he has been performing, man. What else that person has to do to get a
How
spot in the
much did
11?
he score? Then he played 4-5 innings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen,
Yeah.
the strike rate he was hitting at, it is also has to be looked at it, right?
No, no, I'm not. So he played 7 innings, uh, uh, 161, average of 23 at a strike rate of 169,
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And then coming to the
of which
MI,
there was
I
only
would say,
one innings of note, a 50 that he scored.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
average
at
of
this point,
23, I think that gives you a fair idea.
I'll tell you what pissed them off, right? There was one match where he came as a sub,
Impact sub.
impact sub, and he got out the first ball or the second ball
Yeah.
when they'd already lost 2 or 3 wickets,
He got
right?
out attacking also, not
Attacking is okay, but the thing is, was that ball was there to hit or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Sarfaraz always, yeah. Anyways, I think I have a lot to talk about Sarfaraz, but not on this call. Yeah,
Yeah. And then coming to, I have kept Mumbai above than DC. I will talk Mumbai and LSG separately.
yeah.
I will
DC.
sit on DC first. You have a world-class lineup and you play like this and like can't defend 264, can't play innings where you have to win, can't make decisions where you have in two you require and you lose that match. What is that team? Kuldeep had a very bad season. Aksar in second half made a name for himself. Otherwise, he was also having a very bad season. Uh, Mukesh was like, I will become Glenn McGrath at 2 games, and then I will become Mukesh Kumar the rest of the innings. And then in batting, how until when that one old man will carry you? I'm sorry to call KL old
He's not
man.
old, bro. He's 30. He's younger than me, much younger than me.
34. But
32,
still,
32,
33.
32,
uh,
32, 33.
yeah.
Please.
I'm sorry for calling you old, but how much that one man has to drag and be like, nahi, nahi, we can still do it, we can still do it.
Mm.
You try
But Bhuvan
different
is at least
combinations of
34.
34.
like, and then you have to play like Nitish Rana, Samir Rizvi, Karun Nair. In this day and age, we still rely on Karun Nair. It's very nice to hear. Abhishek Poral, Tristan Stubbs, Sahil
Parag,
uh, Parag, and
Patum
one
Nisanka,
three, Pathum. Yeah. How many players do you
David
need?
Miller, you missed.
David Miller. What is that? Every player plays at 130, 140, 150. Pathum, if we can keep aside, he
Yeah,
can
Patum
go
is
for,
a good bat.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Apart from Pathum, I'm saying, what is that team? You are keeping out Ashutosh in the first few games. He's not even coming as an impact sub also for you. So
Yeah,
it's a like I I don't know. I won't keep them ever in my top four. I made a huge mistake of keeping
yeah,
them in
me
my
too.
top
Me
four,
too.
but never again.
I think they are
Your
the two.
management proved that why you
Yeah,
should not be in top four.
Venu. More about Venu. I'll go on a rant on Venu in the league stage call. But yeah, I think we are the most hurt about DC. Although the most hurt person is not even on the call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
can
let's
go on a
move.
very long rant for
Yeah,
them. It's just
yeah.
very abysmal.
Let's move and let's close this call out with MI and LSG. Uh, I don't know whom to play. I think LSG deserve 10th.
But
MI
I
deserve 9
predicted,
point.
see, I predicted it right.
Yes.
I said wooden spoon.
Wooden
They are
spoon.
at wooden spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, Kishore, you said that they have match winners and they will win. But they won 4. And in that 2 matches, I think Mitchell Marsh scored.
Yeah.
Martian English.
So yeah. LSG at 10. Any doubts on LSG at 10?
I mean, the bottom two, like Kishore and Naveen has to say more because they predicted that they will finish seventh or eighth. So come on,
I mean,
find your bison.
Nothing worked for them, right? I think even yesterday's game, how bad it was. Like when Arjun came in and he was trying everything that he can, and he's trying to show that okay, I am some player. Just just help him out, man. I think so. That is where I felt really bad. He tried a few things. First time I felt okay. He's trying to make something of himself, but it felt bad. Like somehow the team is not in sync. Uh, I don't know who is calling the shots there anymore. Is it the owner? Is it Langer? Is it I think who
Tom
is the
Moody.
Uh,
director? Tom
Tom Moody.
Moody,
Tom
or
Moody.
is it? Pant, because there were a lot tentative. Nobody was giving up no information. So that is where, like, even if you Pant came in, Pant, I don't know. I always
I
felt Pant would make a great leader instinctively because he's a very instinctive person, but it didn't show. Last season he showed a lot, but this season I thought they had slightly better bowlers, but like better bowling resources, but still he was not able to use them a bit well.
better, yes, but not in form. Like Digvesh Rathi was not in form at all,
Yeah,
right? That was such a fall from first season. So, yeah, it's very easy to throw Pant under the bus,
yeah,
right? Which I think everyone wants to do. I
Mm,
don't want to
yeah.
because I think you have Langer and Dom Moody and everyone over there who have not been questioned at all,
But w
right?
would
You're
you
not
keep him
questioned.
even as a player at the end of the day?
Yeah, he is
Definitely.
still okay. Okay, I want to talk about this more on the league stage because I have a couple of questions, right? Do you know the 2018 to 2020 Pant
Bro,
in
that
with
doesn't
Delhi?
matter anymore, right? After the accident, it doesn't matter anymore.
Why?
No, it
He's
doesn't
still
matter.
in
He's a
test. He's
different
still
player
in
altogether.
test. He's still the same
Yes,
player.
that is what surprises me more. Even I'll tell you,
I think you release him. If you release him and some team buys him for, let's say, somewhere between 8 and 11, they still have a player in them, and he can still turn out to have like a terrific next 7 8 seasons, right? I think I'll tell you what will happen with him. It'll happen. What is happening with Ishan will happen with him the same way, right? Ishan got bought for so high. Ishan got released. Ishan went. Ishan's having a stunning last 8 months. That is the
yeah,
same thing that will happen with Pant also, right? You do because all they have to do is go off. He has to figure out his T20 game. He will figure out his T20 game, and then
yeah.
LSG
Sorry.
will look like the fools for letting go of him. But I think that's the con. I mean, they bought him at a very high price, right?
See,
At that
I will.
price, it might not make
So
sense.
Michael Vaughan said it, right? Michael Vaughan said it. Why can he play outrageous shots in tests, but nothing of that comes out in T20s,
No,
right?
what consider the timings he came out, right? Every time he came out, he had to put out a fire.
But then stick to it, right? Make a decision if you want to open. You initially you went with you want to open. Then you drop the plan altogether. Then you came at three.
Again,
Then you came at
you are
four.
thinking that it is his call,
his
right? Is it
decision,
is
yeah.
his call? Is it
But he's
Langer's
captain,
call?
bro. He's
So,
captain.
but yeah, you
So
don't know. You don't know in that organization. You've
Then leave
seen
the
what
organization
care.
at the end of the day. There's no point of doing a job there. If you
I
can't call
don't.
the shots as captain, there's no point.
Was Kale able to call the shots as captain over there?
But KL has always chosen such toxic environments.
Why Kale is not choosing those environments? People are
I mean,
bidding on
whatever,
Kale,
whatever.
right? Kale is
Now
not the
you,
one. Again, it's not like it's an employment like BSeek, right? Where
yeah.
we are going and we are like, okay, I want to work for this organization. You want to hire me? Okay, it doesn't
there
work
should
out.
be an
I can
opt-out
quit.
option. There should be an opt-out option in IPL as
Yeah,
well.
but it's not there. Sorry, Kishore, you were saying something. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is where I say, so that is where I don't want to write off Pant. I still believe there's a great player in him. I think he has to go back and play domestic and come back. I don't think Lucknow will let go of him. That is what I feel. But they might try to pull captaincy away from him, which I don't know where I stand on that currently.
But then who
So
will it go to? There's no captaincy material in the team.
Moron.
Marsh
Marsh.
might be Marsh.
I don't think he takes it that seriously, to be honest, anymore.
Who knows?
Because they've already come out and said, both Tom Moody and Langer have come out and said that captaincy is something that they will review. I'm not sure if they're going to review the player itself, but the captaincy is something that they want to review, is what they've said. Uh, anyways, anything on LSG from Bhuvan or Naveen?
I have
Yeah,
think of it.
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Uh, my problem is the Russian roulette was so much. I don't know who was taking calls and everything. You have players over there. It's not like you don't have players over there. Your management is so bad at taking things. Even one criticism and then your PR game starts. Bro, come on. Like, think about how what your team is capable of. You have bowlers there, you have batters there, you have plenty of match winners there, and yet you are at 10th. That doesn't suit you, right? And I feel like, there are too many top order batsmen over there. You let go of Pant. Okay, in a way I'm saying if you let go of Pant, I think KKR should buy him. He will be the best suited for that pitch and go like open with Allen. Because Allen can go berserk and he can take his time and then play his shots and everything. Because I know Pant can do that kind of stuff. And Pant can open pretty well. Because in domestic he opens. So, and then uh, either open or either play at three. They need a captain as well, like KKR. So in a way, this team I don't understand, man. Like you Russian roulette with bowlers who bowl well. You play Russian roulette with batters who bat well. Like when your Mukul Chaudhary was on Sung, then you drop him on the in the next game. When Badoni suddenly plays good, then you drop him in the next game. Why? Why do you want to take such stupid calls? Marsh never had a consistent top order batter with him. If Marsh would have had a consistent top order batter, he
English
might have,
maybe the way English
yeah,
played.
with the way
Do
English
you
played, then he
do you
might
think
have had
Marsh
a
scored?
better
Okay, sorry.
tournament.
Do you think
No,
Marsh scored runs only because he was the most consistent? He was the only one who got the most consistent position.
yeah, nobody else. Like, if you play Russian roulette with Marsh, Marsh would never have that kind of season. Why are you like, what stupid calls are you taking as a team?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
man.
More
This
more
team.
about LSG in the league stage review, but yeah, Naveen, any thoughts on LSG being 10th? No debate on that, right?
I am
No
happy
debate.
that my prediction came right. That's it.
And Mumbai at ninth.
I have things. No, my thing is, I kept the mate and DC9 because I'm pissed with DC. But
Okay, okay,
Mumbai at 8 because I knew that in some ways, that dressing room will erupt and it erupted. Uh, like if you have so many captains in your team and everybody wants the captaincy, then things will spark on.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah, because
Interesting.
like when Bumrah came as like went to the toss and he was like, I never thought I will get India's Test captaincy and T20 captaincy before me getting Mumbai's captaincy. So all if these things are being said, then yeah, there are things that is boiling inside that dressing room. And
Okay,
then uh, Surya had a very terrible tournament, and the team is built around Surya. So yeah, it was kind of expected, but I never expected everybody to go out of form in a way.
okay.
So yeah,
Naveen, anything on MI?
Uh, I think that comeback is quite inevitable. It is. I think it is easier for that team to bounce back, to be honest,
Okay,
than a LSG or a DC or any other team or CSK for that fact. Because
okay. I disagree, but yeah, TSK
yeah,
has got brighter future than MI
no, in the near,
in the near term.
no,
In the near
yeah,
term,
let's
yeah.
yeah. So
And Kishore, anything on?
I think they need to, from my team, from my understanding, they have to
So
relook at
MI
a couple of
ninth and
things.
LSG 10th, right?
Yeah, man, I think decision.
Okay, fair. MI ninth, LSG 10th. I know that we have more to talk about
No,
MI, and let's do that in the league stage. I think, yeah. So that's our power rankings, guys. So we do have the top three as top three. The middle is a muddle, right? And you can go and unpack the way that we spoke about it. And all of us believe that MI and LSG are at the bottom. Please let us know what you think. About where how the table ended and which teams should have qualified but have not qualified. To find out more about the teams, we are going to do like a league stage review. So do go ahead and watch that video also, which will be out soon. Like always, like, share, and subscribe, and tell everyone us about. And thanks for following us. And please let us know, what more content should we be doing as we are going ahead post IPL also. And we have also launched a football channel, Back Five Cuz. Please go ahead and follow that on both YouTube and Instagram. And yeah, thank you.